Hello, it's Kristen Durloff, and tonight I am going to a surprise birthday party for a friend, so getting done up, and I'm going to put on some nighttime makeup. So I was just going to do a little tutorial on that. So let's get started. And I just want to say it is October, so I like to wear my horns. I'm a very Halloween-y person. So get started here. So I'm just gonna start off by using my Color FX Halo. Put that on. And I will be attempting to put on some magnetic eyelashes tonight. I got the magnetic liner, so I'm gonna try it because I didn't like the other magnetic lashes, the ones that are like one on top and one on bottom that clamp together. They just were not, I don't know, it was a little too much. So we're gonna see how it works with the other ones, the liner. And I always put my makeup just like straight onto my face when I'm using foundation and stuff, because I don't feel like I need to put it on my hand or on a sponge or anything, beauty blender, whatever. So I've already done one where I used my La Mer. This is La Mer again. It's the Bisque, and it's my favorite foundation. I mean, I do like the Giorgio Armani Silk foundation. That's a good one. But I don't know, I just tend to, this one for me tends to wear a little longer throughout the day, because I've kind of done some comparisons with them to see how much wear I can get out of them. So I tend to always go back to my La Mer, and I know it's expensive, but it's, you know, I cut corners other places. My mascara, it's voluminous, so. It's one of the cheapest ones, so. And I've tried other mascaras as well, and I don't know, I always go back to my voluminous. It's my favorite. And, you know, with mascaras, you're not supposed to wear them or use them for like more than 6 weeks or whatever if you use them a lot, just because they can get bacteria built up in them. So it's actually nice to have a cheaper mascara, because then you can not worry about it when it's time to pitch it if it's clumpy, instead of using it a lot longer just because you're worried about saving money with it. So I always use that. And I am going to put some on my chest just because like I said, took a picture. I have sun damage from living in California and walking in the sun every day. And I've always tried to take care of myself, but an hour every day walking with your dog in the sun will get you quite a bit of sun damage. So, there we go. Alright. So, and I'm gonna use my Too Faced Diamond Highlighter. It's the Diamond Fire, and it actually, they say it has real crushed diamonds in it, so I don't know, I like it. I don't like to use a lot of shimmery stuff, but I do like the kind of the holographic. It's kind of like an illusion. Oh, well, I forgot to put my concealer on. I didn't do that. I can always put more holographic stuff on. Because I am going, because it's gonna be night, I'm going out. I do tend to wear more makeup at night because I can get away with it. It's not, you know, during the day where it's light out and everybody can see every little thing. So at night I wear a little bit more, kind of everything I do, I just do a little more of. And if you're wondering, I have had my lips done. My father did them. He does a great job with lips. He's great with injections and everything, really. So I have fuller lips. I've always had fuller lips, but you know, why not have them fuller if you can? So I do. But he really does probably the best lips out of anybody I've seen do, you know, that does lips. He's been doing it forever. All right. And excuse the music. My husband is getting ready as well, and he likes country music. I'm not much of a country music fan, but you know, it's tolerable. I still have a little puffiness from where I got my eyes done on Monday, or just a tear trough filled right there. So might have to put a little extra or something on there. So back to my highlighter. And the highlighter will come in handy with under the eyes tonight. I have to do a little bit of some shading. So just kind of go up around my eye. And this is the Sephora, which one was this again? This is the 57, the brush, and I like this brush for putting on highlighter because it's kind of flat and I can press it in. And if I forget to say anything, or you know, you can always ask questions in the comments and everything, just let me know. Or if you want to see a certain look, you can always message me or just write it underneath the video that you'd like to see something else. All right, go in with that same highlighter. So I always really just like to put it inside my eyes to open everything up. Right in the corners there. And this highlighter is very forgiving, so if you get it other places, it's not the end of the world. It's okay. So, okay. Now, get my bronzer blush. It's the Eve Pearl, and this is the Blush Trio. I'm almost out of it, so I've got to get some more. I like this a lot, but you know, as long as you have just something that's kind of matte and not too shimmery, and that's why I like this one, it's matte. But there are other matte blushes out there, so I'm gonna experiment and try some different blushes. And then I do have my halo in tonight. I love halos. So I have all different lengths, so I'm always wearing, you know, a bunch of different lengths of these. They're just fun to throw on because extensions are just, I don't know, I've had extensions before, and just sleeping in them and washing them and taking care of them and then having to get them moved up, and this is just easier. I can just put on my halo whenever I want, and at the end of the night I just take it off. Guys, stop it. My dogs are playing, so if you hear them, I apologize. Always go underneath there. Try to cover up my chin. I have a larger nose, so I just like barely put a little shading right on the sides a little bit there. And I'm hoping when I do my eyes all up, it's gonna take away from all of that going on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. Mirror. I'm trying to look into my phone and it's not working here. All right. And this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in Blonde. And this one has the kind of that triangle tip on it. I like that. Guys, would you stop? It's a very professional video here. All right, so got the brows on, and then I'm gonna, and I did go, because you can, with the blonde, you can go darker with it just by going a little heavier. So I just went a little heavier than I do for my daytime. More particular about everything when I'm going out, as opposed to if I'm just going to work or something. So if you feel you need to skip over some parts, feel free. Okay, so now I'm going to do some eyeshadow. So, and I'm gonna use my, this is my Laura Mercier palette, and it's kind of like warmer cools, if there is such a thing, because I mean I like cool tones, but these have, you can see like just a little more warmth to them than like a true cool tone. So also not happy with that brow there. All right, and I love my ponytail brushes, so pulling out my ponytail brushes. So with this, I'm going to start off with the Fresco, and then I'm gonna darken from there. Kind of go in that crease. And when I am going like nighttime makeup, I kind of push and smear just a little bit so I can get it just nice and pressed in and kind of dark. Take at the end is when I will blend everything, and I have husky mixes, so they're gonna talk a lot probably. So.